Okay, what is up, hypesters? How y'all doing? I'm doing a game jam today. One game in 1 hour, and I hope you will join me. Let's see how much time we got. I think I'm like pretty on time today. We got 8 whole minutes to figure out a topic, to do all that wonderful stuff. Let's go. I'm gonna do my game in Godot. That's what I've been doing my jams in. You know what? I'm not doing too bad. I'm actually not doing too bad. Today is December. I want to go ahead and say the 8th. So that's what I'm gonna name my project. Right after that, if you want to join us, you can join us using any engine you want at all. Who do we got in the house? We got some Beth up in here. What's up, Beth? Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing great. You don't have any hot cocoa, so you're doomed to fail. Without the hot cocoa, how can you possibly? I do have my tea. It's not hot though, so maybe we're both doomed. Gosh, I love tea. Good to see you. We also have Frank up in here. How you doing, Frank? Hope you are well. Frank with the dog, the classic Frank dog. Love that little doggy. Storm Run is also in this house. Let's go, yo. All right, I gotta make sure I create this folder. There we go. My Godot project is about ready. What is this whole thing? What is this game jam? What are we talking about? Well, it is a opportunity to just learn the best we can, what our capabilities are, where our limitations are, and set little goals and see how far we can take it. I really enjoy them. I like them a lot. Oh, speaking of liking, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me. It helps so much. Thank you if you're able to do it. It means more people will see this live stream and be recommended the video after we go live. So thank you. If you hyper smash that thumbs up button, you won't regret it. On a lot of devices, it'll like spray a bunch of confetti everywhere. It's an amazing feeling. Just try pressing it. You're gonna like it. All right, let's talk about this game jam. We only got 6 minutes left. I gotta tell you what the rules are so you know what the deal is. There's links in the description to the itch.io page. That's a very important part of this. If you want to join, please try to submit it to itch.io. It really helps a lot. Thanks for that thumbs up, Frank. By the way, this is a non-rated game jam. That is to say, we're not here to judge who wins, who loses. We're just here to do our best and see what we can learn. Get our game dev gears turning in our brains and hopefully have a little fun, ideally. Here are the rules though, just to give us some parameters to operate within. Number 1, make your entry whatever a game is to you. Honestly, that's a game to me. Like, you can make it a tabletop game, you can make it something 3D, 2D, even if it's like kind of artsy, like literally, that's fine with me. Even if you don't finish it, that's okay. Just try to make it a game. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Rule number 2, use the topic. And that topic, I would love any suggestions from the chat. Please drop your suggestions. It can be a word, it can be an idea, anything like that. We'll try to mold it into a topic. But really what this rule is about is at least referencing the topic, right? So we know you actually did it during this time frame. You can go all out if you want with the topic, but you don't really have to. Just let us know you actually did it. Rule number 3, there's only 1 hour. Now this can be fudged a little bit. I'm gonna show you how to do a pre-submission on itch, which will let you keep updating your game after the game jam ends. So you'll have a little more than an hour if you need to fix bugs and stuff, but try to do most of your game in an hour. If you don't get that done, that's okay. You can always work on it more later and send it to me after, and I'll check it out at the beginning of next week's show as a late entry. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty loosey-goosey here. We're just here to have fun, learn what we can. It's an hour. What the heck are we doing? An hour? That's ridiculous. You'd be surprised what you can do. And if it's not complete, like, that's okay. I'm not gonna judge you. Let me show you a little bit about the pre-submission. So I gotta do a pre-submission. If I don't do a pre-submission, we're in danger. PT Jones with the live hype. Thank you so much. Thank you for the €2. I appreciate that. Yes, we do take donations here. I'll tell you what, honestly, the donations keep this channel going. We've got amazing patrons and members who support this channel, and I'm so very appreciative to them, by the way. Thank you for your awesome support, and thank you for your donation. Hope you've been well, PT Jones. That means a lot. It means every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. So I'm gonna do a little pre-submission here right after we get these this scroller. So those are the patrons, and then we also got the YouTube members as well. Shout out to all of them and the people who have donated in the past. Actually, PT Jones's name is on here from a previous donation. I'm about to make it a little bigger. It's kind of like a leaderboard. Your name just got a little bigger on there, PT Jones. I'm just keeping it real. All right, let me see if we can find a pre-submission life. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come over here to the submission page, right? And it's gonna say submit your project. So you're gonna do that, you're gonna submit your project, skip all this, read it if you want. I'm gonna hit upload game, right? I don't have a game yet, but that's okay, that's okay. Doing the pre-submission is gonna give you the chance to update your game later, which is really important. Okay, so I'm gonna say, well, we don't have a topic yet, so it's kind of hard for me to do a pre-submission. Game jam, topic unknown. that's my game name. It will set the URL to that, so be mindful. You might want to update that as well. I'm gonna say no payments. You don't have to upload a file. Don't worry about that. Details, you don't have to worry about that. Just skip all this. I'm gonna say that's it. Save it. Done. I've now pre-submitted, which means if the game jam clock ends, I can still come back and update it. This is very important. So please, if you're submitting via itch, please do a pre-submission. It'll save you some headache. All right, so now with that out of the way, I would love to figure out a topic. We're gonna need one. We are gonna need one. PT Jones says, greetings everyone, long time no see. We got some chat and some live hyper conflicts. There we go. Long time no see indeed. Yeah, I appreciate you stomping in. Thank you for the contribution. It means so much. We run on donations here, so that really helps. Thank you. Well, we run on donations, and I'm trying to do affiliate links. I'll tell you about that in a second. But yeah, it doesn't do a lot. But maybe you can help me make it do a lot. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. Joan says, it's midnight here, so my brain is half asleep. I'll join next time. Yeah, join next time. Hype, valid way to join, for example. That is late. Wow, so you're gonna be, so wait, if you join next time, that means you're gonna be joining at like 1 a.m. Dude, with the hour is about to start, I need to pick a topic immediately. We're running out of time. Oh my gosh, I'm running all the way out of time. Holy moly. All right, so we need some topic suggestions. Dodge. We got Dodge as a topic suggestion. I like this. Honestly, what about like dodging what? You've been playing Lego Fortnite lately. It's pretty neat. It kind of seems like what Fortnite originally was, but then what took off was the Battle Royale. So then there's that. And it seems like it's what it originally was, except now it's Lego people, which is kind of cool. So I don't know, Lego dodging, stepping on Legos on the ground because it hurts your feet. Walking simulation, dodging pain, avoiding pain simulator, torture. This is getting bleak. It's gonna have to be, I think dodging is gonna have to be the topic. What? It's already 1 minute in. You guys gotta do that pre-submission. All right, let me update it. It's gonna be dodging pain, which I mean, why wouldn't you be dodging pain? Like, you're gonna be embracing pain? Dodging pain. I don't know how I feel about it, but that's the topic. Oh, what's up, Freaker? Yeah, we're gonna have a little fun. All right, so I'm gonna cut into my time a little bit here because I want to tell you about this awesome Unity. Okay, do you guys know about this Humble Bundle situation? If you don't, I'm gonna tell you about it. Humble Bundle will put a bunch of cool like game development tools and or assets into one package, and they'll discount the crap out of it, which is really good. And you can support Hyper Game Dev by checking it out. So this is a $1,000 value right here, and what you'll do is you can choose either the $35 level here or the $1 level, and you'll get less stuff if you pick $1, but you'll get some stuff. And what this one is Unity Power Tools. So we've got Mesh Slicer in here. There's this UI Gradient. I'm looking at this 2D soft body. That looks convenient. easy character movement. So some really nice things that'll get your game dev journey going forward without having to figure a lot of this stuff out on your own. It's $1,000 value. For $30, you'll get all of these things. And now here's the kicker. If you want to support Hyper Game Dev, so you can just buy this anyway, right? But if you want to support Hyper Game Dev, use the link in the description box. Check the description box for the link, or in the chat, I'm going to type humble, and you can get the link that way too. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to this page, and you're going to hit adjust donation. Scroll down, and we can do custom amount. Now look what can happen. Look at this. What? Look at all that support. It goes right to Hyper Game Dev, baby. Yes, so you can help support the channel and do your shopping for your game dev tools separately, and yet at the same time. So check it on out. Thank you if you're able to do that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get into it. So dodging pain. That's the topic today. It is what it is. That is what it is. Yeah, so yes, you can add that to any Humble Bundle purchase you do, and it won't be like the same amount, right? So they have some stuff that's like more, that's like partner enabled, right? And so it'll get more of a bonus, but they have a lot of stuff too. Like, for example, one thing that I was excited about, let's see if I can find, I don't know if I can find it. Humble Bundle, they had the Super Mario RPG, for example. If you use the disc, so that what you just typed in the chat here, right? Here it is. Look, thank you for supporting Hyper Game Dev. Let's go right here. So you could buy this game for the Switch. Literally, this is on Nintendo Switch right now, and you could buy this, and it will support Hyper Game Dev. So yeah, yes, the answer is yes, which is pretty darn cool, right? Hyper Game Dev is also on Humble Bundle. Nice. I usually buy things from there. I'll be sure to use your affiliate link. Thank you. Thank you so much. It helps so much. It really does. Thank you if you're able to do that. All right, guys. So dodging pain. I'm going to get up my handy dandy paint here. I'm gonna also, I've been editing these videos in YouTube Studio, so, you know, it's not like fancy editing, but I hope you enjoy watching it edited that way too, so it's a little shorter and you can still get this experience. And the first thing I like to do is sketch out my idea. So pain is something we want to avoid. Specifically, that's specifically the idea, is avoiding the pain. Let me add that in the chat. Topic, dodging pain. Bye-bye pain. You will be dodged. I can't believe I started on time and I still ran out of time to like come up with a topic. It's like amazing. Okay. Here we go. I'm just yammering. Just yammering. That's super cool. And they're doing some special, like, best bundles of the year, new bundle every day thing. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I love Humble Bundle. And they are humble. Like, thank you for contributing stuff or helping, like, contributing their funds that they would get to channels like mine. Like, what? Like, that's super humble. That's literally humble. Yam. Yams are delicious. Okay, so I want to say pain, right? I want to say pain. This is pain. So is it just like coming towards us? It's a pretty straightforward topic, right? It's pretty much like any game, right? So I think we can kind of like forego getting too deep into the idea. I mean, so let's say you're a character. Are you a person? Who's dodging the pain? Why is the pain coming? I mean, all you have to do is dodge it. So I guess you'll get points if you don't get hit. I say we just make something really simple, like the pain is coming towards you, right? Because you have to dodge it. It has to be coming at you, right? Maybe. It's not necessarily like I'm walking around minding my own business. It's like I'm minding my own business and it's coming for me. So maybe we have, somehow there's a bunch of spiky things coming at you. I wanted to have more of a theme, right? Like, what would be a situation where you're dodging pain? Maybe, you know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to make Frogger. I kind of want to make a Frogger game. I don't know, it's just like what I'm feeling. I mean, I don't really need to sketch that out, but it'll help to do it. So let's say we've got some vehicles. I gotta hurry. I'm running low on time. What's my time like? Let me check itch. Oh god. There's no way I'm doing great on time. Oh man. Right? Frogger kind of makes a lot of sense. So we need cars. Right, we're gonna need a lot of cars somehow. No, I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off. I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm gonna make it 3D-ish because I just want to. But I'm not gonna worry about doing any fancy models today. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I will. And then, oh God. Okay, so we're gonna have cars. I'm just sketching it out the best I can. And then we'll have a little character, and the character has to walk across. I don't know how easy or difficult this is gonna be. That's our character right there, and they have to move across. This is I'm nervous. I'm always nervous. You never know, you know, it's like this moment of excitement, like what's gonna happen. So we need to have a condition for when it gets hit that you lose, and if you make it to the end, you win. We can do this. This is doable. All right, let's see what happens. Beth is making a game about just not doing anything to avoid the pain of failure and anxiety. It's called Procrastinate the Pain Away so far. You are a genius. I mean, obviously you've worked hard to become this level of genius, but oh my gosh, that is such a wonderful, wonderful idea. I love that. So let's keep it simple for now. Usually I start with the art assets, but this time I think I'm just going to not. I think I'm just going to not. And I'm just going to make some simple stuff. All right, so let's make a 3D scene. You're most welcome. Thank you for gracing us with your genius, literally. I'm gonna make a 3D scene here. I'm gonna want a camera, that seems important. Actually, before I do the camera, let's add in a mesh instance 3D. Let me start my timer as well. Let me start my timer as well. So we've got, what, 50 minutes? All right, that's what it's gonna be. 50 minutes, no problem. It's gonna be fine. All right, my clock is up. I'm gonna say, Smart Jackson, Smart Beth Jackson. Let's make it a plane. So that's the ground, or the road, as it were. And I'm gonna stretch it out. I have no idea if I can pull this off. It's gonna be pretty simple, right? It's not gonna be like endless or like really long. It's gonna be pretty straightforward. That's a little too bright for my tastes. I'm gonna just darken it a little bit. Especially if it's a road, right? A road should probably not be that color. All right, road done. And I'm gonna say, yeah, we could do some sunlight stuff, potentially. No, don't worry about that, Lise. That's too much. Don't worry about that, Lise. I honestly, I kind of want to do the road. I can't help myself. I want to design it a little bit. It's too fun. It's too fun to not do art. Wait, it's too fun. It's fun to do art. That's what I'm trying to say. It's fun to do art. Everything's gonna be fine. You got this. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I do. I totally do. I totally do. We got this. Frank said we got this. We got this. I want to shrink this down a bunch, a whole bunch, because this is too big for lines on the road. Whoa. Wait, oh, because they're shared. So I have to make this unique back here. It's blocked. There we go. I have to make it unique. Otherwise, it won't be a different thing. It's like an energy or a performance saving thing that Godot does. It's a good thing. And then I'm going to make this yellow. Whoa. Oh, right. So I also have to make unique the texture because the texture and the mesh are separate. So I have to right click this, hit make unique. And now we can do this. Thank goodness I'm starting to learn Godot, man. I mean, these are some little things that, like, when I'm first starting out, like, I could lose entire 10 minutes trying to solve some of these things. But luckily, I'm doing Godot streams twice a week right now. So, plus the game jam. So, I'm getting some experience. Okay, let's duplicate it, push it down. Duplicate it. Now it's kind of more of a road. It's a pretty small road. It's a pretty small road. So wait, that means the cars are going this way. And if we're the character, oh, I guess it's usually like a multi, it's usually like multiple. I think I should make these smaller, right? Because otherwise, I think I'm running the risk of having to make everything bigger. So let's scooch these over. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I don't even know how to make things like move. I mean, I do, but I don't. These are also not going to be even lines. I guess I could look. There is a grid that's technically on there. Let's put them at every intersection here on the grid. So there's one on the half point. It will skip a line, and then I'll put them at every intersection. How about that? Usually I don't make a game like based on another game because I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to because like the bar for it not being done correctly is more clear. Wow, I never actually articulated that fear of mine, but now I know that is why I avoid that. No, there's probably a lot of reasons. Okay, that goes here. Duplicate it. Duplicate it. And then we can reuse this probably for like the multi-lane road, so it's not such a short level. Okay, so there's our road stuff. And then I'm gonna duplicate this. I say we just duplicate it all. You know what I kind of want to add in here as well? I'm gonna duplicate this one more time. And I don't think it's gonna be unique. I think I still have to make it unique. I'm not exactly sure, so let me just check. Yeah, so I have to make this unique again. Once again, we're gonna make it unique, which is fine. Stretch it out, drag it this way. Game Jam #1 strategy, stay hydrated. Oh, good call. Yes, stay hydrated. Thank you. Okay. All right. Woo. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel so much better. Thank you. Okay. PT Jones. You're looking out for me today. I really appreciate that. All right, so let's scooch this. Ooh, ooh. Oh man, let's go. I feel like I just like got a power up. All right. Let's make this be not yellow. I'm gonna have to make sure that that is also unique. And we'll make the color. I just kind of want a divider, you know? I didn't really explain what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. I want like a divider. So it like maybe makes sense. Okay, I always get so nervous when I'm spending time on art. Angel says you're dodging the pain of dehydration with that drink. I'm dodging the pain of dehydration. That's real. That's real. Dehydration is pain. It's so real. Let me duplicate this. Y'all are clever. Okay, so now we have a multi-lane road. Great. And then if we're trying to get somewhere, isn't it usually like you're trying to get to like maybe like some grass or something? I don't know. So I guess I'll get one more section here. And this will be the grass. What if I do like a different angle? Because I'm just trying to think of like how this will fit in the frame. And I kind of would rather it just like be like this. So what if like you're crossing, it's like to the side. Let's do that. That may be harder to like gauge, but maybe that's fun. I don't know. Okay, let's make it green. Oh, wait. We gotta make it unique. We don't have to make the size unique. So there's that cost-saving measure Godot's putting in there in action. All right, that's where you gotta get to. All right, great. I actually think I should. Yeah, we should save this. Right, that's true. I actually think I should make this separate. Right, this area. So I'm actually going to yank this. Oh, right. So maybe here's what I should do. I should add another node 3D in here. And then I'm going to add all these meshes, except for the grass, into that. Because basically, I'm just trying to organize all of this. So it'll make sense later when I start adding collision and things like that. Okay, so now we have this, which is roads. So this is the roads over here. And then this will be finish line, is what this is. Now the roads are gonna need some collision. So I'm gonna select everything that's inside of here. I'm gonna hit mesh, create simplified collision. That did not create collision for everything. That's fine. That's all right. That's totally fine. Why is it giving me an error? To a collision object 3D derived. Oh, so we actually don't want to put this in a node 3D. I need to change this type to a static body 3D. Yes. Yes. Oh, so maybe, no, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch out this collision a bit. Somehow. Maybe I do it up here. I don't know. I'm going to do it down here. Make it a little longer so that way it actually will be ground for us. I might as well make it the whole thing here. What the heck? Why not? So that way we'll not fall off. We can even just make it giant. Like, why not make it really big? You know, just so we can't. We have less chance of falling off the edge. All right, so that's the collision. Now, what's it saying? A non-uniformly scale will not function as expected. Oh, okay. All right. We need to make it the same size on every axis, or it's gonna get mad at me. So let's do that. I'll do it. Whatever you say, Godot. Just help me win. Just help me win. All right, let me make sure this is... There's no winning, I know. Okay. Win at my goal. So that's a little high. So I'm going to push this down. And I think it's possible that this is sufficient. Okay. Whew. 39 minutes left. Okay, I can work with that. So we got collision, we got this, and then for the finish line, I actually want this to be in an area 3D so we can detect when the character gets there. So I'm going to add an area 3D node. And I'd like to nest the finish line in the area 3D. I'm going to create a collision for it, and this collision I kind of want to not be like that. I'm gonna rotate the collision so that way it'll be something you can like run into like that, and then when we cross that threshold, that'll be when you win somehow. Now, do I want to... I often neglect to think about a you win thing. I don't really know how to make a game restart in Godot, but maybe I could just add... I always regret not doing this sooner. So I'm just going to do it now. I'm going to add a control node and put the label inside of the control node. And then the label is going to say, you made it. And that'll be your win condition. Because I really, really wait to the last second, usually, to do that. Not this time. You made it! Okay. So that would just be there, and we don't want this to be there until the time is right. I kind of want to make this a child of the finish line, so we can have that be there. Okay. All right, so we've got some basic components here. We need some character. And we need cars. So let's do that. Oh, I'm so nervous. I got overambitious. Okay, it's okay. You're right, Frank. I remember the words of Frank. I can do this. I'm gonna add a, let's see, I guess I want these to be Area 3D as well. Area 3D will just let me detect things and stuff. It'll let me detect things and stuff. And we're gonna call this player. I don't think I have capacity to make it a frog today. So we're gonna make it a mesh instance. I kind of wish I had that Blender monkey. If you know, you know. I'm gonna say this is player mesh. I don't know why I'm renaming this. What do I want to set it as? We have a capsule. That seems like a good character shape. It's a capsule. We want to start over here. Oh, I guess we should also start on some... Right, I didn't think about that. We don't want to start on the road. So actually, I need to adjust that a little bit. I'm going to make it part of the road. What would... I guess it could be more grass. I guess we could just make more grass. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to grab this finish line. I'm going to actually just duplicate the mesh. There's a lot of little things to think about here. There's a lot of little things to think about here. I'm going to duplicate the finish line grass. This grass is going to be a little different, though. This grass is a little different. Yeah, it's going to be, what kind of colors go with crossing a road? It could be a parking lot. It's a parking lot. Then I got to put cars in there. Yeah, we don't have to explain all that. I don't think that's important. It's the blue area. Oh, you don't know about the blue area? Yeah. Oh, yeah, every big city has a blue area. And we already have the collision there, so we should be all right. Okay, so that's our starting position right there. And I'm just going to call this start. And then my player, we want to move them back and up. I kind of want them, I want the opportunity to potentially make this like a frog or something. So I'm going to rotate it to be like lying down. Maybe I won't regret that. I'm only a little worried because I'm seeing that it's like a weird, like it's at a weird angle here. I don't know how I feel about that. That concerns me. I'm going to re-add the player mesh is what I'm going to do. Oh, I know what I should do. I should, instead of rotating the area 3D, I should rotate the mesh. That's what we want to do. Okay, good. Still a little off, but that's okay. All right, so there's our character. But wait, but if it's off, then the collision will be off as well. Oh, we don't have collision. Let's add collision. So I'm going to take this mesh and I'm going to add simplified collision. And then that will be what bumps into the finish line probably. Okay, now on here, oh, right. I forgot. We need to make this a character. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. So I actually need to convert, we need to convert this pronto. Change type. I need to make this a character body 3D. Because then when I attach a script to it, it will already have a bunch of movement and stuff already set up, which is pretty nifty. Oh yeah, I didn't put a camera. I like how that was the first thing that I said I was going to add, and now I'm finally adding it. Okay, so let's add a camera in here. That's what it's looking at. Let's change it to look at something else. Scoot it back. I can't. Okay, so it's facing the wrong way. I'm just going to punch in the position, the transform, because otherwise I'm going to mess it up. 180. That sounds correct. Okay, so now it's facing the right way. Let's see what that looks like. Everything's invisible. Oh, is it because we're looking at it like straight on? So if I look down, wow. That's a tiny little plane. That's an itty bitty road. Now I do want to make sure the whole thing is visible. So this is just previewing what the camera sees. Oh, nice. Yeah. 30 minutes left. That's not bad. That's not bad. Often I would be doing art still at this point. All right. Now, I do kind of wish the road was longer. Dude, I have no idea. I literally do not know how to make cars appear. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I need like an array or something. I don't know how to, I actually don't know how to do that. All right, but let's see if we can move around and stuff. We can. The controls are not what I would expect though. And the lighting looks bad. Wow. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, I'm nervous. I got to start thinking about some stretch goals versus attainable things here. I'm going to move the camera down just a little bit so that way we can see more of the level. Oh, I'm so nervous. I wonder if I can just like fake some of the car stuff. Like maybe I just don't worry about the cars coming and going for right now. And I just have obstacles that are there and you just have to walk around them. Because look, I'm okay with not succeeding at this, you know, in a perfect way. Like I don't need that. Let me make the field of view a little bigger. You know, I just want to do the best I can and be like, wow, that was interesting. I guess we should do top down. I don't know why I thought I was going to reinvent the wheel here, but I think top down is probably the way to go. If I were to guess. Like I get it. I get it. I see what makes that better now. I don't know. It's just like I don't have to worry about, you know, lining up the level in all these weird ways and having explaining far away, you know. We can just have it only frame our play area. Sweet! I think our character is a little large. Probably. Might want to make the character a little smaller there. Maybe. I don't know. Let's get some lighting in here. I'm just going to use the default for now. And if I feel like getting fancy, we will. But the default will do. Okay, and we can move, but we're moving in the wrong directions. So that's a problem. We also don't want jump. So let's fix some of this. I'm going to say... So we kind of need everything to go in different directions. Oh gosh. How do I, oh my gosh. How do I do that? How the heck do I do that? Like, is it, if I say, oh, that I know how we do that. So right now, left is right. So I just need to switch left and right and up and down. We got to switch them. So I'm going to say, this is right. This is left. This is down. Up is down. Left is right. And we should be good. We should be all right. Nice. Okay, this feels correct. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Jump is not going to be a good thing. I like how in Frogger, I never thought about it. Like, I guess in Frogger, you, like, jump forward a little bit. But it's not like you can jump high enough to jump over the cars. But it's kind of funny that, like, you're jumping, but it's not, like, high enough to actually get over the cars. Okay, so we're just going to comment out the jumping. So that shouldn't work. Good. Wonderful. And then we just gotta get to there. Let's add some obstacles. Right now, I'm not gonna worry about them coming and going because I don't know how to do that. But we can start adding them in. So I'm gonna make these static bodies, right? Oh, I guess I wanna make them area. Let's make them area. I could make like an obstacle thing. Anyway, let's don't worry about that. So I'm going to add in here a mesh instance 3D, and that mesh is gonna be a box. Yep, they're just gonna be boxes. And let's stretch it out this way. Bam, car. That's a car. Little large, if I'm being honest. I think it's a bit big for a car. So I'm gonna make it smaller. I guess it should be kind of big. The character is huge, so I guess it should be. I guess we either need to make the character smaller or the car smaller. There's a lot of considerations here. There's a lot to think about. All right, let's shrink our player down. Oh, shrunk him too much. Let's say 0.2 and 2. All right, that works for me. So there's one obstacle. And I'm going to need it to have collision, so I'm going to create some collision for it. This is quite a complicated situation. Car 1. And I'm going to duplicate it. We'll have car 2. And they're just going to be stationary for right now. They're just going to be stationary. It is what it is. Oh, shoot. I hate that I do this so much. I move the wrong part of it, and then we have this transform way up in the front instead of where it's supposed to be. I do this a lot. I make this mistake. Okay, push this back, duplicate it, move this over here, duplicate it again. We've got another car, duplicate it. These cars just make their own rules in terms of where they go on the road. This is a strange world. It's a strange world. But it's ours. Okay, it's a lot of cars. It's a lot of cars. All right, we're gonna call it at that many cars. And oh my gosh, this is a lot of work. This is a lot of work. Okay, so I'm gonna need a script. Oh, our collision is different now on the player. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's make it a mesh. Okay, good. So we've got that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So what is it? I mean, it looks like what it looks like. And we just pass right through those, so that's good. So what happens when you get hit? Do you go back? Maybe there's traffic? I love that. Thank you. I like that a lot. There's traffic. That's why. That's why they're not moving. It's Frogger in traffic. Honestly, not a bad game idea. I feel like that kind of almost sounds like it could be like a Subway Surfers kind of game. Well, I guess they move in that game too. Maybe there's traffic. I love it. So we're making a Frogger in traffic game. That's what we're making. It makes sense. Oh my god. And I gotta attach a script to all these. I mean, my gosh, 22 minutes. 22 minutes. So when the collision happens, I want something to happen. I need somebody to detect that collision. We need to make signals that are on here. We have to set the player back somehow. So I need to kind of take note of this position. This position is what? 1.600. Oh my god. I feel so much nervousness. I feel so much nervousness. All right, let's make a function process delta. And I want to say, Well, I guess we don't have to do that right now. What I want to say is I want to declare a variable up here. I guess it could be a constant. We don't need to change it. Constant player or start position. And this will be, oh, that's supposed to be caps. Start pause. And this will be vector3 equals vector3 1.6 comma 0 comma 0. So that's our starting position. Oh, my bad. We want to put a colon here. There we go. All right, so that's our starting position. And I want to say that when the player bumps into area 3D of all of these. Oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? Oh God, oh my God. Okay, so, oh my God. I need to create a script, and this script is going to be cars. And the cars script is going to have a class name. And the class name is, of course, cars. And, oh my gosh. And in here, I want to say, oh my gosh. I'm going to create an auto load. Oh my gosh. I'm going to create a messenger. So this is going to be a script that exists outside the game. These are things I've learned very recently, and I am now trying to do them. Auto load. So this is going to be something that can be accessed by any other script. So we're adding this in here. Very good. Oh my gosh. And so if the player collides with this, it'll send this message out here in theory. Oh my gosh. In the messenger, I'm going to get a signal, and this is going to be player hit car. And on the car script, I need to say area entered connect. Do I know things? Connect to player hit function or whatever. Did I do that? Identify player hit not declared. We'll get there. Actually, we're gonna do that right here. Function player hit. Okay, and then when the player is hit, we want to tell the messenger, hey, the player was hit. Area entered, not declared in the current scope. Really? Oh, right. So we have to say this extends from an area 3D, so that way the area entered can even work. Yeah, I learned how to code, maybe. Messenger. Okay. Messenger player hit car. I like how we're saying the player hit the car, not the car hits the player. I guess that is what's true. Player hit car. Oh gosh. Oh shoot. What do I say now? I guess we just want it to be like, I don't actually know what to add. I forgot. All right, I gotta save this. I gotta go look at another project. I have to. It's the only way. I gotta look at my other. So I've been learning these tricks during my live streams on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Hit that subscribe button, by the way, if you haven't. There's confetti, there's colors that'll happen on most devices if you press that subscribe button. Thank you if you do. It helps so much. You'll be more aware of my Godot streams, where I'm learning all these things. I'm chronicling my entire Godot journey. Thank you if you can check that out. I appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you there. But what I'm really looking for here is the obstacle script. Emit. Oh, emit. Right. So we have to emit the signal that we create on that messenger. And then we say this. Okay. All right. Got it. Emit, 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 emit. I must remember. I love how fast Godot is. Oh my gosh. It makes it so much easier to just like bounce around between projects. Actually, the other project was a little slow loading, but it's getting bigger, so that makes sense. So we say emit and then player hit. And well, I don't think you want to say that because I think we have to make an argument here. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing something. I don't know. We're just going to leave it like that and hope it works. So if the player gets hit, so on the messenger, we're going to come back to the player here. And we want to say, I guess in the on ready, we want to set this up. Do we connect the signal that way? I think so. I believe so. I don't know that we need to. I don't remember. Let's connect it. It doesn't, no, we don't want to connect. We don't want to connect. I don't know. I think what I can do, maybe what I can do is I can say player hit car. And then player hit. Oh gosh, I don't know if I'm doing any of this right. Player hit, and then if that happens, we want to say self position or set global position, and we want to set that global position to start pause. There's no way this works, right? I did something wrong. I did. I totally did. Oh, I didn't put the script on everything. Okay, well, that'll do it. So I got to put that script that we created, that cars script, I have to actually add it to the cars, which makes a lot of sense. I wonder if I can select all these cars, right-click. I can't. I have to add it to each one. Strong argument for waiting to create the cars next time. That's okay. It's just a few dragging and droppings. Still can't be sure it's gonna work, but this definitely wasn't gonna work without this step being done. Okay, nothing happened. Nothing happened. I don't know what to do. Whoa. Wait, the car script is empty? Why is the car script empty? What? Well, wait, where did I put all that logic? Oh, I put it on the wrong... I put this all on the wrong script. That's why. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. We need to say node here for this. We don't need anything in this. I put it on the wrong script. Okay. Oh, and we have to say this extends from area 3D. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nothing. Nothing! Shoot. Shoot. So the cars have the script. We know that. They're area 3Ds. We also know that. We know that this is area 3D. We have area entered. Connect player hit. There's the function player hit. I feel like it's somewhere in here. I hate to do it, but I think I gotta go back to my other project. I don't know, 12 minutes. 12 minutes, man. Oh my gosh. This was Frogger was a complicated game to try to make. But I'm proud of myself because I'm definitely pushing myself out of a certain degree of comfort. And that's always a good thing, you know? That's always a good thing, right? So the script that I'm basing this on. So we have this body part area thing. I feel like this is what I need to be doing. This is what I need to be doing right here. So if this is saying the same thing, area entered, that should be Like, that's not just a true or false signal. And that's being received over here. Because the body part area is a bunch of information. It's not a true or false. It's a bunch of information about what was hit. So is there a true or false in this situation? Oh gosh. I mean, if I look at an area 3D node, and look at this area entered, area exited, area shape, area bodied. Let me look at the documentation for this. Area 3D. Area entered returns. Be down there. When the area enters this area. So it returns literally the area 3D. So I guess I want to say if it's the player, then if the player is the thing that enters, basically. Okay, all right, let me try that. So we need to rename that function argument, or I need to name it at all. And then I need to also say that if me, the player, is what collided, then do the thing. So we want to say, I'm just going to call this hit. I'm going to call this hit. And then come back to the player script. And I think we want to say hit here. And we want to say if hit is set to self, then set global position to the start position. Nothing. Not even an error. Not even an error. Maybe because the player doesn't have an area 3D on it. That's probably why. So if I add an area 3D onto the player, and I create a duplicate of the collision and put that in there, but that won't necessarily be the area that's being detected. So I kind of want to say player area, right? And then not if hit self. We need to do some debugging in 10 minutes. Some 10-minute. At this point, I'll be happy if we can get hit by cars. I'll be happy. Let's do some debugging. I'm gonna see if on the car script, if anything is actually being detected. So I'm looking down at the output in the bottom left here to see if something comes out. Okay, it does. So it sees the player. You can see it says player area right there. So it does see the player. That's good. Well, that's good. So then on the actual player script, does that receive the message about the player being hit? It doesn't. So something is getting lost here. Do I need to connect it? Maybe that's what I need to do. Function on ready, or function ready, messenger. I think I do need to do this. And then I think what I need to say is player gets hit or something. And then we say messenger player hit car emit, and then we're going to say to player gets hit. I don't know. Okay. It's not seeing it. PT Jones making an excellent point. You know, I have to say, that's an excellent point, Jones. I did start working on the game after like 8 minutes from the countdown. So maybe extra time. Maybe extra time. I'm gonna put a poll. I'm gonna put this to y'all. Does Lee's get extra time? Because technically, that is extra time for everybody. Does Lee's, and you're proposing 8 minutes. Wow. Get 8 extra minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna say, there you go. There's a poll. I'm putting a poll in the chat. All right, you decide the fate. And it is extra 8 minutes for everybody. But, technically, you guys kind of get extra time anyway. We already have a vote for yes. All right, let's let it play out. We'll see how it goes. What am I doing wrong, though? Messenger player, hit car, emit. Oh, we know we connect. We don't want to emit. We got to connect the signal. Right? I don't even know. You successfully convinced me to vote selfishly for more time. I mean, you deserve that time. And see, that's what happens. It's like y'all are gonna vote for your own selves, which is fair. Should have said more. Dang, what is it that I'm doing wrong? All right, let me go back to the other project. This is what I gotta do. I gotta compare and hopefully not despair. Just compare, just the compare part. I'll tell you what, this is definitely gonna teach me. I'm definitely gonna walk away from this having learned some things. So over here, in this one, we do connect. Oh, we just say connect. You just say connect. Okay, not emit. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. There's a chance that at the very least, we'll get set back to the beginning. At the very least. The poll is getting interesting. We have a no on extra time. Ooh, that's spicy. I don't know, maybe like 50%. I'm not sure like what the threshold should be. It's kind of tricky to think about. What should the threshold be? Because if you think about it, a lot of people who have their own interests are going to say, oh, more time. Oh, well, more time, But how do we decide who those people are and who aren't those people? Okay, so we want to actually say connect over here. I guess if you are participating in the jam and you say no to more time, then your vote counts double. Oh, look. Okay, stuff is happening. Okay, cool. Stuff is happening. The position is not being set back to the beginning, but at least something is happening. I wonder why it's not setting to the beginning. I mean, that's not the problem I expected. I expected a different problem. Why would that not be the beginning anymore? I mean, suppose I say, I don't know, 0, 0, 0. Like, what happens? I mean, it seems like it's very much relative to where the character is. I don't know, 5, 0, 0. And then we just leap forward. If it helps, I voted for you to have more time, but I'm not participating, so no added benefit to me either way. Okay, that's interesting. That is helpful. Look at the numbers. This is kind of interesting. Look at this. We got 33% no. Wow. How do I get back to the beginning? I don't even know how to do that, evidently, because that's definitely our starting spot, but it seems like it's totally relative to where we are. I don't quite understand that. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I wonder if it's because I'm in like this custom function or something. Because the position, the transform of this, well, it's actually different anyway than I thought. -6, 0.6, -6, and 0.6. Maybe I just have the wrong spot. -6 and 0.6. I hope that's it. Nice. All right. Oh, good. Okay, good. So we did. All right. Well, I mean, okay, so the last thing I want to try to add, is a finish line. So, oh God. So now I need to say on the finish line, right? Where's the finish line? Finish line. Where's it? Where's the finish line? I lost it. I don't know where it is. Start. Oh, I called it start. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Why would... I don't know, my brain is mushing. It's mushing. Where it... Okay, the finish line is missing. Like, that's just a fact at this point. Like, it's not in this list right now. Okay, I don't know where the finish line is. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's in this area 3D. Okay, finish area. So I want to add a script to this. Now, I actually have a little extra time. I know the countdown says I have 10 seconds, but I actually have a little extra time. I do this for myself, so that way I feel the pressure, and then I realize, wait, I actually have like an extra minute. So even though, yeah, time up. Okay, hold up. We got 1 minute, 30 seconds. This is the official itch timer, all right? Maybe no, you should have more than 8 minutes, eh? Maybe it means more than 8 minutes. Maybe it does. Maybe it does, yeah. So that's what it's going to be. We're going to do 20 extra minutes, all right? 20, 30, okay, never mind. Okay, maybe not. Well, so we do actually have 1 minute, 15 seconds left. So finish area. I'm going to say, let's do a, I'm going to add, we're going to do a signal this way, area entered. If the area is entered, we'll just add this in here. When that happens, we have to say, if area is set to player mesh, or not player mesh, player area, then I don't know how to turn the controls off. So we're just gonna say label visible true. Will that work? Let's see. Go. 8 seconds. Yes. Okay. Say export it. I'm late. I'm a little late, but not bad. Guys, I don't know what to say about extra time. 8 minutes seems like a lot of extra time. Seems like a lot of extra time. I'm going to export it. Honestly, I'm not disappointed. It kind of came together there right at the last second. Okay, so we're putting this away. Now, if you guys are on itch, I hope you made a pre-submission, because if you didn't, well, here's what you can do. You can go to the community tab. You'll make a game page separately. You'll go to the community tab, and you'll do it there. You'll just add it there. So that works too. We're going to say export. We want it to be index.html right there. Export it. And now I'm going to upload it to itch. Since I did my pre-submission, we'll be all right, and we'll give it a test and see how it works. Honestly, I am relatively proud of myself, I have to say. pulling up the jam folder, export. We got all this. I'm gonna put this into a archive. In terms of extra time, I'm gonna say that there's no extra time. I'm gonna say there's no extra time. I know that the poll, consider this your extra time if you're joining us. I feel like I got there just in the nick of it. We have 33% of you saying no. I'm gonna go ahead and honor that. All right. But part of that is because I made it. So I made it close enough. But if you really object to that, let me know. I'm gonna take the no extra time road. This is my extra time. Okay, so we're gonna say use arrow keys to get to the end, to get to the grass. Avoid cars in traffic. Use arrow keys to get to the grass. That's it. That's all I did. And we're gonna call this Frogger in traffic. Frogger in traffic. Well, that's fine. All right, that's it. This is gonna be an HTML. I have to clarify that. And then I'm gonna say shared array buffer. Make it public. And let's see what we got. Let's see if it works. Does it work? We need to make this dark mode. Gosh. Maybe I should make it like green for grass. And then we can do some text. I usually don't do this part, but I want to. All right, let's see if the game works. It's loading. That's a good sign. That's a great sign. And the game works. Run into a car, you go back to the beginning, you keep going, get to the grass, you made it. Oh, yeah, you made it. It took a second. All right. Okay. Well, I did my best. Whoa. Honestly, I'm pretty proud of myself. Like, this is the best I could do. This was the best I could do, doing everything from scratch. And you know what? Oh, this is not as easy as it seems. I mean, it is if you just come up here. If you come up there, it is easy. You made it. But you know what? I'm proud of myself, guys. I feel pretty good. It's got a couple mechanics. I mean, you don't have to weave through, you know, I mean, things that could make it, you know, more of fun, I guess, would be like a score. Who voted no? Now, who voted no? Yeah, so if I decided that extra time was okay, honestly, I almost feel like it should be 100%. Like, if 100% of the chat who votes agrees that extra time is okay, then it passes. And then we need to do we need to basically uncover who voted no and oust them forever. No, I'm kidding. I respect your votes, truly. I'm honestly proud of myself because I mean, I clearly had some struggles trying to get it together, you know, and you know, it has a beginning. You can get hurt, and if you don't get hurt, you win. So something, if I had those extra 8 minutes, maybe I would have tried to add like a score in here, and maybe if you collect like little score bubbles amongst the traffic, then you get more points, which would kind of make sense because then it's like, oh, I'm not gonna go around, right? I'm gonna make sure I go through the traffic. But I mean, overall, I feel pretty good about myself. If you are one of the people who submitted a game, I want to check it out. I'm going to go check out the entries. Let's see what other submissions we got. I apologize if you expected 8 more minutes. I thought I would stall here a little bit to see, and just play my game a little bit before diving into your entries, so you have a little extra time. Now, I will say, if you are watching this, you can play these games. As long as the creator makes it public, you can play these games right now. Go to the description box, find the itch.io link, and you can play all of these games that we're going to check out today, the people who joined in. And so that'll be very exciting. By the way, something I've been meaning to tell you guys. If you don't want these entries to be on your itch profile, which honestly, I understand. Because like I don't necessarily finish these games, right? So I don't necessarily want them on my profile. But you can see on my profile, there it is. It's right there. None of my other games are on my profile. Let me show you how you can hide these. So you can keep these as public, right? So when I uploaded my game, I made sure to say that it was unlisted. So when I come here to edit the game, I'm saying it's public, but it's unlisted in search and browse, right? So that's step one. If you make a game that you're like, oh God, I don't want people to see this. All right, hold on. So you can set it to unlisted, and then go to your profile page here and hit edit theme at the top. You scroll down, and what you're gonna see is a list of your projects here. And you can hide or unhide all the games that you've worked on. So these are some of my other Game Jam games that are not really much that I want to share necessarily. And so there you can hide and show them just like that. So just so you know, just if you were like, if one reason you didn't want to join or something, or you're like, oh, I just hate that all these, crappy little things are clogging it up. I don't think they're crappy, but I understand why you'd want to hide them. You can. So check that out if you want to. All right. Now, I think I may have stalled. Have I stalled enough before we check things out? Beth says she just barely made it. Okay, that says something. So it seems like our entrance may well be ready. Let me get a screenshot. I'll stall even a bit longer for you. I'll get me a screenshot here. And then we'll check it all out. Let me just drop this into Paint. We gotta put a cover photo because it's fun. It's nice, so you can see what all the games are. The link is in the description for that, if you want to check those out. I do this every Friday, if you didn't know. I really do. I'm always so proud of all the entries people make. If you ever want to join, know that you will only be celebrated for doing so. You'll only be celebrated for doing so. Transparency? I don't know what you mean, Paint. Paint. This isn't complicated. Yay, Beth, indeed. I wrote so many words and had no time to edit them back. Oh, I hate when that happens. Make the game paid and make it 9,000. Now that is a brilliant way to keep people from playing a game that maybe you're not as proud of. I think that is hilarious. That's so funny. If you make it $9,999, no one will buy it, and it'll kind of be secret, and it'll look like you have a sense of humor. Also, then run a sale for the jam, of course. Yes, make sure that people can play it for the jam. Aroxy, the title of the game. Ooh, I can't wait to check it out. Can confirm Lee's is massively supportive and encouraging. Yeah, I'm trying to be supportive because, look, we're doing our best. We're just doing our best in 1 hour, what are you going to do in 1 hour? All right, look what we got. We got a few entries. Procrastinate the Pain Away by Beth. Frogger in Traffic by yours truly. And Promotional Pain. Promotional Pain. Now, this is a clever theme. That is... I like however you come up with your themes. I like it. All right, let's see what Promotional Pain has in store for us. Let's check this out. Amazing! We got submissions. We got submissions. Done in 1 hour. Look at this image. Is that a bird? I like to think the bird is carrying this young man away. That's a strong bird. All right, let me get rid of the border here so we can appreciate the game in its fullness without this itch trash here. Okay. All right, y'all. Made in an hour. Controls. Hold space, dodge. You got a promotion and you're on your way home for work. Happy as ever. Oh, that's lovely. Of course, people and birds want to ruin your day, so you have to dodge flying objects coming towards you. Just don't dodge for too long, since your back will give out. Ooh, that's a nice mechanic. Oh, this will be interesting. All right, so we had a good day, but we got the world is conspiring against us. So let's see if we can fight back without throwing our back out. Whoa. All right, here we go. Oh, yay, you got a promotion. Yay. Oh, so happy. Look how cute he is. Pain level. Well, that's ominous. Promotional pain. Let's get it started. Oh, that was loud. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. We got to do some better dodging here. My dodging skills are weak. Here we go. Whoop. Yep. All right, we're good. Yep. Okay. All right. Easy. We're doing the limbo. No big deal. No big deal. Whoop. Easy. Fudge. Oh man. Dang. Okay, we got some increase. Now wait, if it said, oh, so I wonder, does the pain level go up if we're dodging? Oh, it does. So that's interesting that we're like managing this bar. Okay. All right, here we go. I like this dodging mechanic. It is glorious. I agree. Okay, let me bring chat down here. All right. Do a little limbo. Dang! I love, look at the animation for like the death and stuff. Like the achievements you make in 1 hour consistently blow me away. Consistently blow me away. The pop smack sound. Oh my gosh, right. It's like your back is getting thrown out. Wait, so now I want to see what happens when you throw your back out. It's probably the same sound. Let's do it. Let's break our back. Oh, I see why you implemented it. So that way you don't just like cheat. Oh, but look, it doesn't actually kill you. Oh, look, for all that you've made in 1 hour, what were you gonna do? Remember to do every little thing? That's too much. That's too much. You forgot to add the pain level to do anything. We're gonna play it right. We're gonna play it right. All right, we're gonna play it right. I'm gonna see what I go. Oh, fudge, fudgy, budgy, monkeys dodging bullets because somebody's shooting them. Planet of the Apes. All right, here we go. Whoop. Yep, shoot. Dang, dude, they really be surprising me. I need to be more careful. So if we get the pain level at maximum, we have to honor. We have to be honorable and say that we lost. Oh, shoot. It's so silly. It's so silly. Yeah, the visuals are nice, right? I mean, the ground, the sky. We get this whole like story being told here. But what is that black and white thing? What is that? Is that garbage? Oh, I lost. I lost. We're honorable here. So I think I got like 12. You guys can try to beat my score. Leave a comment if you try this. Leave a comment on this video. What was your score? I got 12 on here. And it'll be a little fun way. I'll know you actually watched this video if you comment your score. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop it. Stop hitting me in the face. A soccer ball. Okay. Those dang kids. Those dang kids with their soccer balls. What? What? Okay. Dude, it comes fast. It comes very fast. Really got to manage those dodge pain threshold things. What? Oh! That was 13. That was 14. No, that was 14. Okay, 14. 14. Let's go. Let's go. What? Yeah. Shoot! I'm gonna go for 20. All right, that's gonna be my goal. Let me try to get 20. Whoop. Yep. 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 Shoot! Dang, you just hit me in the face. All right, 20. Am I allowed to update the game so the pay meter works as intended? Absolutely. Let me know when it's updated. I'll refresh it. 100%. Got confident I did. I did get confident. Absolutely. I mean, you have as long as it takes me to get to 20. Whoop. Okay. Yep. Whoop. I kind of got to be like ready, you know. Oh, shoot. Dang. That soccer ball. I swear those kids are trying to hit me. Oh, man, these kids. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. Whoop. Whoop. This is a fun game. Roxy, you always manage to make, like, a very engaging game that, like, works all the way. Oh, shoot. Look. Oh, never mind. Don't look. I thought the pain meter wasn't working. I think I was just using the pain meter well. I was just hedging my bend backs. The game is updated. Let's go. All right, so I think let me test it. Let's make sure it's updated. And then the company would go out of business from paying everyone too much. Wait, what? I think I have to do more than just refresh the page. I think we have to do more than just refresh the page. That's why you get a promotion for not getting hit. If it was easy, everyone would have a promotion. Oh. Okay. All right. Checks out. You know what? I'm going to say that checks out. Because then the company would go out of business from paying everyone too much. Yeah. Your first game lasted about a second. Then 10 dodges. We got 10 dodges from Jones. Let's go. That's a good score. That's a good score. Let me get I gotta get the itch stuff out of here. I have to. It's just out of respect. It's out of respect. That's a good score. This is a hard game. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh! Good start. Okay. Oh, we want to test. We want to see if the back pain thing works. So we know we're playing the best version of this game. It does. It does. Okay. All right. All right. The punishment will be real. There's no gimmies here. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Huh. Huh. Oh, fudge. Fudge tastes delicious. Dang. All right. Huh. Yeah, that was honestly very nice. Like that was quite a ninja edit. I don't know if I'm gonna get 20, guys. I think I'm gonna say. Let me try. If I don't get to 15 in the next 3 tries, then I won't try to get to 20. But if I do, okay, 2 more tries. If I get to 15 in the next 2 tries, then I'll try to get to 20. Otherwise, I think I just need to admit I'm not good enough. Okay, all right. Whoop. I can do it. I can do it. Oh, flippity dippity, dropping all over the place. Shnikey. Oh, man. All right, last try. I have to get to 15 if I'm going to win the tournament or move ahead in the tournament to try to get 20. Here we go. Oh, man. I mean, it really just, that soccer ball really just comes out of nowhere. I almost want to just, I gotta like, shoot! Oh, my God. All right, that's it. That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do. Can you beat 15? Even if you can't, let me know your score. Put it in the comments. We'll know you watched this video. All right, y'all. We got another game to check out. That was awesome. Aroxy, dang. Like, can we just admire? I mean, you've got the restart, right? You've got his Matrix vibes. Yes, total bullet time. You've got an object, two different objects spawning, coming across the screen. You've got the pain level. It even keeps track at the top here of how many objects you've dodged. Like, this is a lot of little things that you put together in this amount of time. And you got animation, the feet moving, right? We've got the briefcase, the arms. Like, there's so much going on done in 1 hour. The art, just bravo. Just an amazing accomplishment. Always such an honor to see the amazing things you come up with. If I hadn't already thumbed up this video, the hop on the chair in frustration would have done it. I don't know. It just felt like the right thing to do, you know? It just felt like the right thing to do. Amazing, amazing work. You got sound effects. Snaps. So many snaps. All right. We got another entry to check out. This one is from Beth. And this is procrastinate the pain away. What, you got some pain? Just procrastinate it away. This is going to be a TTRPG style game, so it's going to be like text-based. I love that. I love it. Right now, it is free. Play it now while it's free. If you're watching this video, it's gonna be free for a little while. Check it out so you can play it. Look how awesome that is. She feels so good about it. She's gonna ask for $1. That's how good her work is. That she's like, hey, this is worth $1. I agree that it's worth $1, but I'm just saying that gets me hyped. Honestly, it gets me hyped. I'm like, oh shoot, this is gonna be good. Feel free to skip reading as much as you want. There are a lot of words. Okay, heard. Understood. All right, so we're going to be open to skipping. We're going to find the game. We're going to look for the nugget of the game. There are so many times I start doing something and suffer from imposter syndrome. Fair enough. Or anxiety. And then there's failure. What if I join this 1 hour game jam and don't make something? That'd hurt and might even be embarrassing. Oof. But guess what? You can't fail if you never try. And... And if you bury yourself in fun stuff, you'll never deal with negative emotions, except maybe hunger. That's what snacks and microwave meals are for. The thing is, I find myself doing this a lot for real. Without even realizing it, my day passes and that thing isn't done. I know that's right. I know that's right. Freaker feels this. About the game is identical to the beginning of the game doc, so you can skip that part. Okay, cool. Let me just finish this part. The thing is, I find myself doing this a lot, for real. Without even realizing, my day passes and that thing isn't done. Maybe I played mobile games instead, or I did everything else on my to-do list aside from that thing. Procrastinate the pain away is all about burying yourself in anything but what you should do. But psst, we're going to be using some reverse psychology to rock your day. Or actually, take a day off, because taking time off is productive. We got a to-do list. Things to change. Right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. I still need to update the time language for the video below. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Yes. Awesome. I also do edit this, so that time might change, so be aware of that. I'm going to edit over the weekend, so by Monday, it'll be edited. All right. Let's download this game, and let's see what it's all about. claim it. I claim the game. I love this. It feels like I'm owning something. I feel like I'm getting to own something. So what do we need? We'll need something to write with and something to write on. All right, it's gonna be Notepad Plus. That's what we're gonna do. That's my thing here. Notepad Plus. All right, got it. Next step. Best played in the morning before you've been productive. I've been actually very productive today, so, but that's okay. I think we can still play it. First, figure out what your day should look like today. Is it a day off? I can't believe you made this in 1 hour. This is amazing. This is a lot of text. This is a lot of text. It's amazing that you did this in 1 hour. And you figured out a game and you tied it into a theme. Like, that's some skills. You've done this before. Figure out what your day should look like. Is it a day off, a light day, or are you going to do a lot of stuff? I already did a lot of stuff, but for the rest of the day, I would like to chill. I would like to chill for the rest of the day. You're a wordy person. I love that about you, Beth. I love that about you. Write this as a goal on the top of your paper as a reminder. Okay, so I'm going to say, take it easy for the rest of the day. That's my goal. That's my goal, baby. All right. Take a moment and write down everything you should accomplish today or sometime soon. It doesn't matter what order you're doing them in. Just do a brain dump and put it all on the paper. If you're like me and use apps and spreadsheets and emails, pull all of that stuff up and write down everything that applies to stuff you should do soon. Well, I'm not going to do that because that's embarrassing. But you should totally do it. Let me see. Let me see what I can figure out. So I'm going to say things I should accomplish. I should, if I'm being honest, I should, let me try to make this so we can see it. You can see that, right? That's big enough. I should update the thumbnail for the game jam. I should start editing the game jam live stream. I should set up next week's game jam. Let's say that. Those are the things that I should do. Okay. If you're taking the day off today, list the things that you should do tomorrow or later. That's kind of what I did. Yeah. That's kind of what I did. Oh, so I should also edit a YouTube short. I'm trying to do a YouTube short a week. Eat food. I do want to eat food. Yep. Drink water. I do want to do those things. Absolutely. Eat food or drink water. If you want to avoid doing something today, make sure you write that thing down. Maybe you don't want to check social every 5 minutes. Okay, got it. Or you want to keep your phone. Make sure you write down it as an opposite task. For example, if you don't want to check your phone every 5 minutes, write down check my phone every 5 minutes, or even check my phone frequently while I work. Right. Okay. Now choose a thing you don't... Wait. Okay, so I gotta choose one of those things. If today is a work day and you want to avoid distractions, highlight check Discord and social media all day. Wait, this is kind of twisting my brain up. Okay, if today is a work day and you want to avoid distractions, highlight check. So we need, did I skip a step? About things I need to write down that I want to do? Write one thing to do today. Choose a thing that I don't want to do. Okay. If today's a day off and you want to relax, highlight a to-do list item like get... So do I need to make a list of things that are distractions? So maybe I need to write down some distractions. So what if I say... I may have screwed it up. I did edit a lot, but not enough. That's okay. Let me do that. So I'm going to say, I want to... Basically, right now, you write something you don't want to do. Okay, so that's fine. So we're fine. So I don't need to write the once yet. Okay, so what do I not want to do? I don't want to eat. Just kidding, I do want to eat. I don't want to start editing. I don't want to edit a YouTube short. Editing is a lot of work. I'm going to say I don't want to edit a YouTube short. That's what I don't want to do. Okay, got it. Hey, there's bugs in TTRPGs too. There are. There just are. It's real. Okay. If today's a day off, you can relax. Highlight a to-do list item. Okay, you can also choose something impossible, like learn to fly. Fly around the earth so fast you go into the past and take selfies with famous historical figures before coming back to the present, or choose a bad habit you're trying to break, like pick at my fingernails. Okay, so that's... Okay, I think I've done it right. Write one thing to do today, and then write that thing. This is backwards, I know. Just go with it. Underline that thing a bunch of times, draw stars around it, and do anything you can to massively highlight. One thing to do today. All right, this is like work. Oh, this is tough. This is tough, Beth. Okay, we're gonna say one thing to do today. So I guess I would want it to be one of these. I'm gonna say eat food. To do today, eat food. But let's say drink water. We're gonna say drink water. I'm gonna do that. We'll handle that. Next, we'll be choosing the things you actually want to do. Write each of these things below the number one thing to do. You can put them in the order you want. Okay, here's where we do what we want to do. Got it. Or put them in any order and write the numbers beside them to help remember the best order. It's valid to write one thing. Okay. I should put go to bed today, but this stream is too entertaining. This is why I love the TTRPG entries, because it like forces me to like go into myself, which where else is that gonna happen? Basically that thing is your number one thing to do today, like the thing, but reverse. You want your thing to do to be something you shouldn't do. So am I doing it wrong or right? I think I'm doing it right. Okay, so we want to say the thing that I want to do today. I want to, and this can be anything, right? Anything at all? Anything in the world? I want to eat candy and get cavities. That's what I want to do, not brush my teeth. Your number one thing to do should be edit a YouTube short. Oh, because you don't want to do it. Oh, number one to do today is drink water, is edit a YouTube short. Okay. All right. This is how we help. Look, this is how we help a TTRPG developer develop the game, right? My confusion has got to be useful. I want to eat candy and get cavities. I hope I'm doing that correctly. Okay, how to play. Look at your list. Then look at the number one thing to do today. Think about how dreadful that task is, editing a YouTube short. Okay, all right. Yeah, it is a lot of work because I got to like edit it, and then I got to add like subtitles, and I got to like find the footage and, you know, like add in images and fix the audio. It's so many steps. Ugh, who wants to do that? There's a lot of reverse stuff here that I need to make clear. An hour wasn't much time. It is not much time. That is correct. But yet, look what you've created. Still something. Okay, so I'm looking at my list, looking at the number one thing and how dreadful it is. It's the worst for some reason. In fact, it's so awful that you'd gladly do anything else to avoid the pain of that thing. You can journal about why you hate this task if you want, especially if you're struggling with distractions. Well, like I said, honestly, I don't wanna, because so many steps, so much time spent, my fingers get cramped, and my eyes hurt. Those are some reasons. But what else will you do to avoid this thing? Okay, all right. Quick, look at the other items on your to-do list. Pick one of those to do instead. Oh, those things are so much easier. What? Wait, did you just blow my mind? Wait a minute. Did you just reverse psychology me? And sure, they're not the number one thing to do today, but clearly you want to do them or you wouldn't have written them down. Wait, what? So you just got me to think about how much I don't want to do editing a YouTube short, so that way the rest of these things don't look so bad. Yeah, updating the thumbnail for the game jam, I mean, that's not so bad. I get to look back at all the cool games you made, and I get to like make pretty colors, and yeah, I like making that. It's not as bad. I don't even like making it. Why do I think I like it? You made me think I like it. Repeat this process until your day is over. And if you run out of other tasks to do, figure some more out. Go through your entire day avoiding that number one thing. What? Just like avoid doing the thing you don't want to do the most, but with the structure of trying to do the other things that you don't mind as much not doing, or you don't mind as much doing. That's cool. If you find yourself doing that thing, focus on how awful it is, how overwhelming it is, how literally impossible completing it is, and how you'll never in a million years get it done right. Then choose something else to do. Wow. Expansion number one. That number one thing to do isn't all that bad? What? What? Unfortunately, this game may support the negative feelings about the real number one task you want to do being awful. You may come away from this having an even harder time doing the things you want to do, and with an even stronger procrastination habit. Is this the game admitting that is this like a disclaimer, like, side effects may include hating doing things that you need to do? If you find this happening to you, set up the game as normal, but take a break before you start your day. Journal about how actually that number one thing isn't that bad at all. Even if you write something like solve world hunger, you can work toward that goal. Maybe you can make food for someone and give it to them, or donate your time or money. Maybe you can convince others that there's a real issue here and convince them to help. No matter what this task is, you can do it. But if you set up the game properly, you don't want to do that thing today, so don't actually do it. Just journal about how you can do it if you want to. For even more power, journal about the worst thing that would happen if you try to do it but fail. Whoa. How embarrassing would it be to try but fail? Oh my gosh, this is getting kind of scary. Or to spend your day trying. I promise you'll be okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I didn't have time to test it. This would make things worse, so I added this part. Okay, well, let me do that last thing. Why doing the bad thing isn't that bad? Because I'm so proud of myself when I finish a short. It helps the channel grow. It reminds me of the live streams that I've done. I love getting better at editing. And I am getting better at it. So it's going to be easier this time than it was last time. That actually does help. That actually does help. That's not bad. This is pretty good. I deal with a lot of avoiding failure struggles, so I avoid working on stuff that's important to me, etc. So I built that last part in for my own sake. Honestly, Beth, thank you. This is cool. And you've made games before that have like helped me with my life. And this is a really cool one. Just like listing out the things that I don't want to do, or even just looking at a to-do list that I already have, right? And saying which one of these things is the worst of them all. And then just like meditating on that. Why do I hate that? Why do I hate that? Gosh, I hate that so much. And then looking back at the others and being like, you know what? Maybe not so bad. But remembering to take care of those negative thoughts I have about the other thing. And then everything's fine. That's cool. That's a cool game. I love that your games are life skills as well. I hope it was helpful seeing me go through it. I'm sorry I got confused. But honestly, that was really helpful. That was really helpful. You really caught me off guard with that twist there, that reverse psychology twist. Very nice work on that one. All right, y'all. Those are our entries to the Game Jam this week. I'm doing this every Friday, by the way. Every Friday. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, hit the thumbs up. do that too. Whatever you can do helps so much. I appreciate it. I'm about to do a free live stream over on Patreon. You can join that live stream if you head over to patreon.com/hypergamedev and you hit join for free on this Patreon page. Hit join for free right here. And then you'll be getting in your email inbox a live stream and a newsletter about what things are going on at HyperGameDev. Let me show you a little bit about that newsletter. So I talk about the Humble Bundles thing. You can't really see it. Let me move this out of the way. I talk about the Humble Bundles thing. I talk about YouTube Shorts and how they stress me out, but that's okay. Talk about all kinds of things, about, well, whatever's going on the past week, all that stuff. And it comes with a free live stream, and I'm about to do that live stream right now. So head over to patreon.com/hypergamedev, join for free so you can get that live stream, and I'll see you there. Thank you, PT Jones, for your contribution. I appreciate it so very much. If you are watching this after, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for checking this out. You are amazing. Yes, good job indeed. We should say good job. Like literally, y'all are beautiful people. You are amazing game devs. And so are you probably watching this. And if you want to watch more and see more game jammery that we do here, you can click or tap in the bottom left to see the last game jam that we did, or click and tap in the bottom right to see the next one. Click and tap, both click and tap. Thank you all so much. Take good care. And yeah, thanks Jones. Thank you. Bye everybody.